Story. I also want to thank very much my friend Avi and his beautiful wife who was on the Moshav and being such a good friend to me. And naturally, Brother Shmuel, thank you so much for organizing. And can I correct you? I'm sure you didn't mean it, but I have to tell the people. I want you to know something. I remember when I began my humble career, some people said, "Oh, it's the Jewish Elvis Presley." Oh. So disgusting, you know. I said, if Elvis Presley would call himself the Jewish Shlomo Carlebach, on the very same day I'd call myself the Jewish Elvis Presley. You know what the problem with us is? We always mix up everything. We mix American flesh, you put sardines in chicken soup. I mean, everything has its own department, right? You know, when a person is sick, imagine the foot will say to the stomach, "Stomach, I love you. You are the master of all the bagels. I would like to look exactly like you." Imagine suddenly the stomach will look like a foot. You won't be able to exist. God created the world, the stomach is the stomach, a hand is a hand, a foot is a foot, the ears are ears. You know what the saddest thing is? I don't think any other nation has the same problem like we. Some of us Jews always want to be something else. Have you ever seen a dog coming to a therapist? I'm in the middle of an identity crisis. Always wish to be a cat, you know? I mean, I wouldn't say hang around therapists too much. You know, in my shul in New York, someone described it as says, half of them are patients and half of them are therapists, but you never know the difference, right? Anyway, so I know therapists when I see them. Have you ever seen an apple coming and say, "Listen, I always dream about being an orange tree. Can you help me?" Apple is an apple, no smart. I just want you to know, as for me, I want you to know when I was in Yeshivah, I was learning so much. Not only I didn't buy a newspaper, I wouldn't even look at the headlines. I didn't want anything in my hand but the Torah. But then I went to university because I needed to be in touch with the world. But there's one thing I never did. I never listened to non-Jewish music. One thing I'm crazy, I never heard the Beatles. I never heard the Beatles. The only thing I know is Chassidish melody. And believe me, we don't need to pick up rhythm. I love the non-Jewish world, the music is beautiful, but we don't need to pick up from them the rhythm. You think all Chassidim didn't dance like wild? You know, when someone hangs on the word rock and roll to me, Makes me feel very bad. I want you to know, without bragging, because the Bezek Rebbe said anything which is a gift from God, you can brag about it. You know, after the Second World War, there was no more Jewish music, because all the great composers never give out. I'm sure they're still composing great melodies up there, but we haven't heard them. So miraculously, I got myself a guitar, and I began making up some melodies. And the world was so hungry that whenever I made a melody, after a few weeks, they were singing all over the world. And Black Lixman is my witness, right? But then, Baruch Hashem, today, there are a lot of young people who compose melodies. The only thing is, which is a little bit sad, they're mixing milchik and flashik. They do. You know, not every bang bang melody is a Chassidish melody. You know what a Chassidish melody is? A melody you can dance with, but also cry with. You know the old Chassidim when they were dancing? Tears were flowing. Not sadness. So deep, it's so deep. You know, I bless you to be at your children's weddings. Bless me to be my children's weddings. When you marry off your children, your eyes are full of tears. You can't believe it, Master of the world. Thank you so much.